Welcome back, I'm Felix, and I am reacting to 5 American things British people secretly envy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I think I watched something of theirs before. I watch a lot of British people who are fans of America, so I wanted to see what they secretly envy about America. One thing I always hear is air conditioning. They wish they had air conditioning. So let me think of some things. Air conditioning, food. Now we're talking about job opportunities. They said there's more job opportunities over here, or more, not just job opportunities, more opportunities and more encouragement. Encourage people to do stuff, try stuff, and let me think of one more. Let's see, air conditioning. Food. I could say more encouraging people to go and do things, opportunities that way. And Walmart. I believe they have Walmart over there. Or they. For me, I feel like Walmart's one thing. I always hear them talking about our Walmarts are better. So it's one. My camera. I need to invest in another camera. Am I sitting lower? Looks like I'm sitting lower. Did I shrink? Let me sit up in my seat. Unless my chair went down. Yeah, something's off. Oh well. Alright. Got distracted. Alright, let's get into it.
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing 5 with a little bonus one at the end, which you could probably guess what it's going to be. Actually, that's a good point. Let us know what you think the last one is, which is a bonus one, is in the comments. It's an obvious one. We bang on about it all the time, and it just can't be left out of this video, can it? So this is going to be things that Brits secretly envy. So they might not want to admit it. Some people might pretend they don't like it, and some people might not like it. This is our opinions.
Yeah, this is just our opinions, but I feel like this is a good list.
I think it's a good list, and I think a lot of Brits, even if they say they don't want this or like it, I think a lot of them, yeah, I think. But again, let us know if you're British and you disagree. Let us know in the comments below. Everyone is different, and this is just our opinions. Now, we've been to America, so we're kind of giving a little bit of that view as well, aren't we? Yeah. And yeah, are you ready?
Yeah, I am. So the first one is, it's free refills.
Yeah.
But
Gotta be on the list.
I'm also going to add with that, I think that links in with ice.
With ice as well, yeah, definitely.
So I just feel like it's not a secret, I am envious of the fact that you get free refills and you get cupfuls of ice with your drinks.
Oh, it's so good.
Don't get me wrong, we do get it in like certain restaurants, like ice.
Do they, I don't know if any British people see my stuff, but I guess they're stingy with the ice. To me, that's a weird one, the ice part. I've heard of them not getting free refills, but I've never heard any complaints about their ice. That's the first time I've heard that.
Yeah, definitely.
But unfortunately, our one restaurant that did give us free refills actually just closed down today, TGI Fridays.
So in Jersey we don't get any, do we?
So now we don't get any free refills.
Definitely not in Jersey. But I kind of think from the flip view of the secretly handy, I guess some people won the argument of, yes, it's not good for you. And a lot of people will be genuine, like, yeah, I don't want free refills because it's not great for you. But I think a lot of people who say that, if they had the option of free refills, would snap your hand off. And also, I would snap your hand off.
Yeah. It's all well and good saying not good for you, but if you're going out for a meal once a month, like
true,
you get a free refill, like that's
very true.
You're going out for a meal, you're probably going to buy 2 drinks then.
You know, that I always find it weird that I think we're the only country that does free refills. That's not a thing anyplace else that I've ever heard. They always talk about America does free refills. Like I saw an Irish person, a Japanese, Chinese, Indian, so on and so forth. They all say the same thing, that free refills. So is that solely an American thing?
Anyway, if you weren't getting a free refill.
Very true. So why not have the second one free, which is awesome. And you can stop yourself with free refills.
Yeah, so like I feel like the vibe we had before we went was, we're going to get so many free refills, going to be like on 6 cups. We barely managed 2.
I feel like we, though, were typical Brits, and we would only get free refills if they offered, kind of, or would be like, Can we have a free refill? We didn't want to take
like,
the mic.
I usually do. Well, I used to do 3. Now I only do 2 refills. But that all depends on what I'm eating. Like if we get a appetizer and it's a salty appetizer, I'll usually end up doing 3, because it's 1 for the appetizer, and then 1 for the meal, and then half of 1 before I leave. Because I got to get that salt out of my mouth, and because it dries out your mouth. Too much salt.
Cracker Barrel. Like
I didn't
even get a chance to ask for a new one. Like my cup had like this much left, and they just gave me a new one.
Which was awesome. I liked that because it took away our awkwardness as Brits.
And also, I feel like maybe you don't care as much about like, oh, I don't want that because of health, blah blah blah. Is because you don't. If they give it to you, you don't have to pay anyway. So whether you drink or not, doesn't make a difference.
True. We don't like waste, but like you say.
But it technically doesn't make a difference.
Very true. And like you say, you can say I don't want any more. So it's an option, and I like the option.
But I like it, and I like icy drinks, and I just wish that was more a thing over here in general.
Definitely. Moving on to the next one, opportunities. So now we've got this down more of a, I think when we were talking about it, we put this more down as like a travel.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like obviously in the UK, don't get me wrong, there's some great places to visit.
And we can go to Europe, it's not too far away.
It's not. Well, I feel like it's a bit more of a ache from Jersey because we have to go to the UK first if we're going by plane
I think even in the UK, you've got to go to Europe, you've got to get on a plane, or you've got to pack.
Well, they said opportunities, but that's not what I was thinking of. I have heard people talk about travel. They always make fun of Americans aren't very well traveled, but then British people like them and other British people I watch who want to come to America, they go, other Brits don't realize the size of America. It's like you can go to another state and be in another country basically, and each state is its own country in a way. It's actually one of the things I kind of hate about America, because the laws are different too. The laws aren't universal. A lot of the laws are not universal. I mean, we have the federal laws, but even those can be overridden by the state laws. And just because you can do one thing in one state doesn't mean you can do it in any other state. Like motorcycle riders, a lot of them think you can lane split in any state. You can't. That's not every state. And like where I live, the speed limit's 70 miles an hour on the interstate, and it's not like that everywhere. Some places it's way lower. So yeah, you can just go to another state and see something completely different. Or even in your own state, depending on the size of your state, most people never see the whole state that they live in. So that's probably why most Americans don't really travel outside the United States. But I have heard that we have more passports, like more Americans are getting passports, so it might be slowly changing.
Like,
and abide by limits and stuff like that.
Sure, but I'm sure like that is cool to Americans. Like they think, oh, wish I could go to Europe. But we're like, oh my god, imagine living in America and just getting to road trip down to like Florida. Say you're going to Florida for the weekend, or
you got an option of going, or even in your own state. There's so many options in each state. You could go for a 5-hour road trip, like a 5-hour drive, and be somewhere which is so different to where you started. It seems like so awesome, and then you could do another 5 hours. And I kind of think that 5 hours travel time, the time you spend waiting in an airport, for example, in the UK, and then on the way back, you lose 5 hours on your trip overall just sitting in an airport, don't you? So I kind of just think there's so many more options. If you head out one way, head out the other, road tripping, and it seems awesome. And road tripping is popular in the US, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope we get to experience that one day, because that seems like, that just seems like a dream.
Yeah, very skinny.
I don't know how many people still road trip simply because of gas prices. When gas was 99 cents, just to show my age, I did it all the time. Me and some friends, we'd get in a car and we'd go driving for hours just to see what we could get into or see where we wind up. You gotta be careful what state you do that in, especially if your skin color is a little too dark. You can get some serious trouble. Lucky enough, we never wound up in any of those places. But yeah, like one time we just kept going, making left turns every so often, and we wound up in another state. When I lived in Kentucky, we drove from Kentucky to Indiana, and I was like, how do we get to Indiana? I was like, I don't know. Let's go back. and when we made our way back, it was just like, wow, we were gone for a while.
Never moment, so that's not going to happen, but you never know in the future. In the future we'll hopefully be able to get some savings and come over again, because it was a trip of a lifetime, and hopefully we can do something similar. And if we're still doing YouTube in 2 to 3 years, when we hopefully can have some money to come over, we will vlog it. That is a plan, isn't it?
Yeah. So moving on to number 3. So we've put this down as a category of bluntless, but we
Bluntness?
want
Bluntness.
But we want to explain what we mean by that. That's not negative.
Yeah.
So in the UK, if we say something, we want to make a point, we tend to cover it up with a joke or a bit of banter, like make a joke out of it, because we don't want to directly say.
This is very
something.
stereotypy, by the way.
Like we
I think
say,
it's quite accurate.
I feel like a lot of the time we say no offence, but
Yeah.
like you're about to say something not offensive, but something that you direct.
Perfect example.
Probably.
Trying to hang up a phone call. Everyone, bye, and then eventually you're.
One thing, I wonder if the air in that room is dry, because she's scratching a lot. But there are Americans who do that. They'll laugh when they're trying to tell you something because they don't want to hurt your feelings. They're trying not to be so blunt. But then they go to the point of not being. They go to the point of being. I'm trying to think out a word that. They go to the complete opposite of not being blunt, basically. You can be blunt and be tactful about it. You just got to choose your words correctly, depending on the situation. So, sometimes blunt is the best way to go. Honestly, I don't like it when people beat around the bush. It's like, get to the point. And even when people tell me stories, sometimes I'm like, I don't need the 3-hour backstory. Just get to the point. So I can understand why some people might enjoy that bluntness, just because it cuts out the middleman. We don't have all that fluffy stuff in between. Just get to the meat of the story.
I'm just doing it, but it's like an extra 3 minutes onto your phone
Yeah,
call.
which is funny, because then when we we speak to people on Discord, like some of you, like Kenny, John, all that, they just end the call and we're like, are we not going to say bye 10 times first?
Yeah, I was going to say, okay.
Where are you? But yeah, and I just feel like you guys just straight to the point, which is, I think, is a good thing.
Yeah, and I think, again, if we go for the argument of what I think maybe, not a lot of Brits, because we don't say this, but I think what some Brits will say is, it could be perceived, it could be rude and stuff like that. But I kind of think a lot of them, if they were in the situation and it was, everyone knew you being blunt like that was normal and just got on with life, and it's like, perfect. I love that.
Exactly. In America, I'm sure between Americans, they don't think it's rude, they just think, it's just, that's just life.
We have a conversation with some of you guys on Discord, and it will be like a blunt reply. But that's just normal. And I'm there like,
do you know what I have noticed?
Have I not?
Do you know what I have noticed about Americans? Is they don't put kisses at the end of their texts.
Well, it depends who's going to, I guess. You mean like
I've never
the partners and stuff?
No. Like, so obviously we put kisses probably to, like, we put one kiss or like a few kisses to everyone. Like their exes.
I don't. I will put a kiss to family members.
I thought he was confused by that. I was confused by that too.
And kisses to you, and then
but
every
like,
so often I'll take the mic with my mate and put a kiss, but that's it. I don't send it to anyone else. I think that's more of a girl thing.
Well, I just put a kiss to everyone. Well, one kiss. I don't put like five.
Yeah, I think that's more of a girl thing.
But like, anyway, you've got up my track.
Sorry.
Like, I've just noticed that they don't. They must just think I'm just putting an X at the end of all my messages.
Yeah, let us know. I think it might be a girl thing, but I may be wrong.
Yeah, like I put a kiss to Gina and I just got a full stop.
Gina,
I was like,
send some kisses to Millie.
But I don't think she knows what that means.
They know what kisses are.
Because you're your cousin in America.
Yeah.
She never puts them to me neither, and I always put them back.
Just because
You know what? If she's actually just putting an X at the end, is a lot of people probably think you're just hitting an extra letter. They probably don't realize it's a kiss, and there's a lot of people who don't know that the X represents a kiss. Especially the younger generations, they don't. I mean, they're probably in their 20s, but still, there's a lot of people that don't know that the X was representation of a kiss in letters and stuff. Most people use emojis. I'm surprised she's just not using emojis, actually. So, well, that would even be weird to see red lips at the end of every sentence. So, I wonder why she started doing that, actually. I think there's a reason she started doing that.
But I think we know what that
I
means.
don't know. I've not met an American yet that's put a kiss back to me.
Gina, this will be the test. Next time you message me, don't say anything, just put a kiss.
Yeah, but they put love
If you're
hearts and
watching.
stuff, but they don't put kisses. And I don't know. I just noticed that was
Let us know.
blunt
Comments
text
below.
endings.
The next one is fast food / local food. The reason we're starting off with fast food is because I kind of think a lot of people in the UK don't realise how good American local food is. So they hear all these fast food chains which we don't have. We want to try them, and I think the initial American fast food's there. But if you know how good American local is, you want that.
Yeah, like Terry Blacks.
Yep. Barbecue.
Terry Blacks, did I say that right? Yeah.
Southern fried chicken.
Tex-Mex, all of that, absolutely incredible. And I feel like people don't think
Soul
of America
food.
like that. When you think, if you don't know, you think of American food as fast food.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to you guys because we are very blinded in the fact that
we know that's not the case.
We do. Obviously, there's some people in the UK that obviously don't know that either. But you know what I mean. But as a general, I feel like everyone thinks of America.
When you start off saying fast food, I was like, I thought they had fast food, but a lot of other countries don't have the wide variety that we do. We have a huge variety of fast food. Some are regional specific fast food too. Like you'll have a fast food restaurant that's only on the East Coast, only on the West Coast, only in the South, only in the North, and there's a whole bunch I've never heard of, and then I'll hear about them. It's like, I've never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. It's just wild how many different fast food chains are out there that never even heard of. So I can see them saying that about fast food and all the different ones. And I like how they also put up like the local stuff. Because there are some mom and pop restaurants out there that have some good food. Around here, there's a place that does hot dogs that I really like, and one of the reasons I actually like the hot dogs is they're spicy, and they're not overpowering spicy, but they're good. I like them.
Yeah.
But that being said, I don't think you guys know how good your fast food is compared to ours.
Yeah, well, you guys
So you guys always say, can't believe you came all the way to America and you've sat there, you tried Wendy's and you've tried Chick-fil-A and all that. I don't think you guys realise how good it is.
I can't fast forward through it. Where's the skip?
It's really good.
Like, we get it. Your local food is out of this world, insane. Better than our fish and chips any day of the week.
Let me get back.
And you've sat there, you tried Wendy's and you've tried Chick-fil-A and all that. I don't think you guys realise.
I wasn't expecting that commercial for some reason. It just caught me off guard.
Yeah.
How good it is compared to ours.
It's really good.
Like, we get it. Your local food is out of this world, insane. Better than our fish and chips any day of the week. But I would take your Chick-fil-A over my McDonald's.
Oh, 100%.
Any day. So
Yeah.
you're just winning in the.
Well, there's a lot of people that would take Chick-fil-A over McDonald's. So that's not just you guys. I personally am not a big fan of Chick-fil-A, but a lot of people prefer it over McDonald's.
Food.
Yeah, you guys. Food overall, you guys win. And again, Brits will be proud of their food and stuff like that. But I think
I love a
America
fish and
wins it.
chips. But I'd eat Terry Blacks more.
Oh, 100%.
Not him personally. I eat
Yeah, I was gonna say the food, the barbecue.
So this one is like my speciality one. I feel like this is my contribution.
Yeah, you like. Gotta get this on the list.
I feel like this deserves its own segment in this, and it is Target / Walmart. I am very envious of this. I just feel like
I'm not as bothered, but it's cool.
I know.
That's what I was saying earlier. I always hear them talking about Walmart. I don't always hear them say Target, but they always talk about our department stores, and we got way more variety than they do. And again, that's actually an American thing too. Most of these places don't have the variety that we do. I saw a video earlier where they talking about they don't, like the grocery stores can't sell alcohol, I guess, in the UK. but they have a separate store. And we have liquor stores here too. And I remember there used to be the ABC stores where I live, at least where I live. They used to call them ABC stores. They were liquor stores. There was something with the government or something. That's why they were called ABC. Well, anyways, they were the ones that sold liquor, and we still have liquor stores. We have liquor stores all over the United States. But, yeah, I thought that was weird that their grocery stores couldn't sell liquor. Like, I can't remember the last time I was in a grocery store that didn't have liquor in it. Now, unless you go to a dry township, which the first time I came across the dry township, I was like, what is that? I was with a group of friends, and we all like, what is that? We never heard of that. Oh, we don't sell alcohol. I was like, what? There's places that don't sell alcohol? And we left. We left. We were like, let's get out of here. This is weird.
Owns Asda in the UK, but one, I don't have Asda. Two, I just feel like I've been to Asda.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same. I don't know if it's in Target, the red shopping carts, and the fact that they have a cup for my Starbucks. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
The whole experience just seems, I don't know. I can't even tell you. Like, I smile when I think about when I was in Target.
Thing is, I had a great time, and I know I just say it's not the same for me, but it kind of is.
It's funny. The Target that I know, our closest Target, they took their Starbucks out. It used to have a Starbucks when it first opened, but they took it out. I guess it just wasn't doing well because we have so many Starbucks around here. Even in this little area where I live, we have a Starbucks, and there's drive not even a half hour, probably 15 minutes. You come across another Starbucks. Drive 15 minutes the other direction, come across the Starbucks. We got Starbucks everywhere. I don't know why though. I really don't know why all of a sudden we got Starbucks everywhere.
Because when I was in Walmart and Target, I absolutely loved it. But I guess I don't do as much shopping, so that's kind of my...
Like, it was my dream place to... Like, I can't even tell you how good it was. But also, like, the variety. The differences, like, top to bottom, there's just different stuff everywhere. I feel like the UK, it's much to much, same.
Yeah, no, definitely. Now, going into the last one, which I don't know if you guys guessed it or not, but it's got a special mention. We won't be talking about it for long. Mm-hmm. It's patriotism. It just... We love it so much. I said to you, I was like, there's no... I know we've mentioned it on every video pretty much.
You know, it's funny. I've actually heard British people say that before. Where some, they find it cringy, that we're sort of patriotic, and others find it, really endearing how patriotic we are. One guy I was watching, he was talking about, you see a British flag flying in front of a guy's window, and you're like, let's avoid that guy. Sadly, it can mean the same thing around here, depending on where you are. If you see an American flag, if the person constantly always has the American flag out, you can sometimes call that into question, unfortunately. Seeing a bunch of American flags out, not necessarily a good thing, depending on where you are.
Not mention it.
No.
Like, that is something which some people say is over the top. I don't think it is. I think a lot of people, if we were the same in the UK, would love it.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that a lot of Brits secretly envy.
Definitely, the amount of American flags were... Like, we hear about it, we've heard about it on videos, you see it in the movies. Until you're actually there and you're going through a neighbourhood, like when we were in LA, do you remember we drove through that neighbourhood?
Yeah.
There's just American flags at every door.
Absolutely awesome.
And there was even American flags hanging in Walmart.
Yeah, in Walmart as well. So it was absolutely awesome, and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, I just want to go back now. I want to go watch the video.
All right. So yeah, American flags, sometimes it's a bad thing, depending on where you are. Especially if you're lost in the South, you see a bunch of American flags, just keep going, don't ask for directions. But otherwise, this was fun. It was interesting. I got the Walmart, kind of got the food one. When they said opportunity, I thought I got this. So I got two of them. So, I was trying to guess. What was the other one? I forgot what they all were. But anyways, I'll leave a link for it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.